Hello, it's me again. Welcome to the stream. Sorry for the delay. I was eating. So yeah, I didn't eat anything the whole day, and then I just ran out to grab a falafel. Sorry for that. So now, I think I have enough energy in myself to continue. The problem is that usually when I eat, I kind of, my mood goes down. So hopefully it won't. But that's why I also have coffee with me. So, what's up, everyone? I am also doing laundry. So, when the machine finishes work, I will have to go and put it up at some point in an hour or something. So, other than that, everything is good. It's New Year in Serbian calendar. According to the old Julian calendar, today is 1st of January. So yeah, Happy New Year to everyone who is celebrating it. Okay, so let's slowly begin. Oh, I didn't share the link on my Discord. I always forget that. Where's? Oh, yeah, of course. Just a moment. Let's see. Can I grab a link from the chat? Share stream. Yes, I can. Cool. So, I can't share it on my own channel. Damn. Okay. Huh. Copy. Yes. Okay. So, what else? Okay, let me go back to the chat and okay, let's start. Hello, welcome to the stream again. It's the 23rd stream, and this is going to be all about art. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to do all the things that I haven't done previously, which I like delayed. So on the last stream, I didn't do 3D. I only did tire physics, and yeah, I changed a little bit the engine, and then I got the wheel spin working, and also longitudinal. Is that how you pronounce it? Tire grip. I mean the forward tire grip, which I refactored, but it sucks. So it's terrible right now because I haven't yet tweaked it. So we're just gonna have to live with it and not focus on it too much and just focus on 3D stuff. let's say 3D. Okay, so where do you can see this little reference thing that I have in PureRef. But yeah, where did we stop? Oh yeah, so yesterday late night, I tried something new. I tried to put forests down, and you can see that all these forests are combined. And why is that? That is because I have these four trees, sorry, not four forests, that I got from textures.com. And this is actually a procedural object. So if I isolate it, whoops, and I go to edit modes, you can see that I can't edit the trees, but I edit the space they're on. So this mesh is actually where the trees will spawn. So if I extend it, I just spawn more forest. And how did I do that? Hello Zgimrvn, neat. Yes. So yeah, how did I do that? Well, simple. It's using geometry nodes. And actually making something like this is quite simple. And you only need... The most important thing is this instance on points. Instance on points, and also, where is this? Yeah, distribute points and faces. So what you do first is you put random points on the faces. So it takes all the faces from the mesh, and it puts random points around. And then you use these random points to instantiate objects. And yeah, it took some time to figure out how this actually works, because I want to use random instances, right? And the thing is that you can grab a collection, and these four trees that I have, let's call them stems. I usually call the original object stems. So these stems are in a collection, as you can see, 3 orig. I call them like originals. Yeah, let's rename to stems maybe. So you have that, and you have the 4 trees in there. And then I get this collection, tree stems, as you can see. Good, it renamed. I was afraid that you might lose reference. Geometry nodes. Yes, geometry nodes. Your engine doesn't GPU batch? No, it doesn't. No. It does try to... no, I just issued individual draw calls. But I do try to minimize context switches, so that if objects in a sequence will use the same material, I don't change the material. I don't reissue the how to say, I don't set the new I don't switch shader numbers. Great explanation. Yeah, I'm sorry. So yeah, I don't. But yeah, also the problem is that geometry nodes can't split geometry, at least. What is vertical split? Split edges. Yeah. So yeah, the problem that's the biggest issue I have with geometry nodes, and that's that you cannot split into multiple objects. So whenever you work on the geometry node, you can reuse, of course. I can make this 2 different objects if I want it, and they will maintain the same geometry node. But yeah, you can't say make every tree a separate object, for example. That's a little bit of an issue. Another issue that there is is that, yeah, so anyway, sorry, I was explaining this. So yeah, basically you need to take a collection, separate instances, and then, well, I set the position because I need to kind of zero out all the trees, because in the original they are like moved across, so that when I move this, it doesn't get moved in the final object. So that's why I like need to zero out here with this. I can even probably like just hide that. Okay, let me. It's a little crowded. Okay. Yeah, and then I basically give it a random rotation here and random scale from like 1 to 2. And then with a random value, I pick a random tree from the collection. Yeah, so that's basically it. And then, well, these instances get outputted into geometry, but the problem is, so this is another problem with geometry nodes. When you when you convert to a mesh, wait, how do I do this? Yeah, I have a shortcut. Everything disappears. Why? Because you can't apply instances into the mesh. The problem is that you need to realize instances first, which means that you convert all the instances into vertices and indices. So you convert it into a mesh. But the problem is that when you do that, the textures suddenly disappear. And why is that? That's because of how UV gets transferred into the output. So instead of setting the output UVs, like here, they don't get, yeah, you can see that the UV map exists here, but it doesn't get output into this UV map. What happens instead is that if I apply this, you can see that the UV map disappeared. So yeah, the final UV map is not actually the same as this UV map of the trees. But you can see that some attributes appeared, which give me a UV map. So at the end, when you convert to trees, you need to manually convert attributes into like a UV map, and then it will work, which is super annoying. So yeah, they still haven't fixed this, unfortunately. So to be able to preview these trees, I just keep it here until export comes. Hello, the Holy Moose. You've inspired me to start dabbling in geonodes. Currently sitting trying to figure out derivatives and integrals. Oh, okay. And we can also see the model you used to generate the polyplane version of the trees. Yeah, I mean, you can see the polygons, if that's what you mean. The bottom. But no, you can't, yeah, it doesn't, I mean, it doesn't get combined into the final mesh, if that's what you meant. You can combine it if you want. You can say join geometry, and then you can take the input, put it in here, put the trees in, and then do this, and then it will actually output, except that, yeah, my instances are broken. Let's decouple this. No, remove. Okay, yes. So weirdly it's not there, but it should be there. You can see it in the outline. Yeah, that must be something to do with instances again. Anyway, let's just use instances for now. I don't know if it is possible to actually transfer it into the UV map thing, because you can use attributes Uh, capture attribute, store named attribute. But yeah, I tried to do this, but it didn't work. So yeah, I don't know. Store named. If you try to do vector face corner. Yeah, and you say UV map, well, it still doesn't work. So yeah, this just makes the UV map disappear. So you can set a certain one, but once you apply, still the UV map disappears. So yeah, I don't know. It's weird. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep on using this until it comes the time to export, unfortunately. The ping tree. Oh, this is the one. Yeah, this exists just because just because the texture is missing. Bark.png. Where is bark.png? Oh, it's in the root folder. That's probably why. Let's move it to foliage. Yeah, I'm gonna remove it from here. Okay, so foliage bark. There it is. Except it just needs to be alpha. Closest and also alpha clip. Oh, it is already alpha clipping. Strange. Why does it show then this? I guess because I didn't apply alpha. Yeah, I didn't. Wait a minute. Why is there a bark 001? Okay. I see. So it actually loaded bark, the other bark, as 001. Well, damn. Okay, and then I can use this color. There it is. Cool. So, yeah, but this is actually like the how do you call it? The deciduous tree. So, and it's winter, so I'm actually shouldn't use this one. You're touching a nerve in me as I spent a lot of time making trees and finding easier ways to make trees for Arma 3. Yeah. Well, maybe using geometry nodes for trees would be nice. I also have this. So yeah, this one I can't remember. I think this could be a speed tree that I actually exported from Unity. Either that or I used some external tool to make this tree. But for example, these trees. No, not these trees. These trees here. These birches. I actually made these by hand. So yeah, these are all polygons. These are not textures. So yeah, these I made by hand, which was a pain in the ass to make, and then having to align every branch. But yeah, of course, there's not too many branches. And then this one and the new ones, the firs, they're basically just just X sprites. Which is a bit of a problem because you can see mirroring like here. So I was also thinking about how to mitigate that. I remember Richard Burns' rally used a 3-pointed star instead of a 4. So it was like less likely to be that you could see a mirror image. Yeah, you can see a mirror here and mirror here. Yeah. So about the trees, I should probably add a few more. But yeah, so let's look at some nice videos. Not this one. No, wait. What did I want to do? Yeah, let's look at the pictures first. I don't have foliage. I don't have foliage shots, but here you can see some bushes, some tiny bushes. Oh, this is a tiny fir or something. And then you have these dry trees. Did I download the dry tree yesterday? You know what? I wanted to try a dry branch on this one. So I have these textures, all of them that all of the things that I downloaded. Let me see if I'm missing something. Ah, there, I'm missing. Okay, so I have 4 trees, but this is not the dry tree. So the dry tree is somewhere. Ah, you have this field of trees as well. Ah, here is a dry one. This is the one I wanted to get. Okay. Oh, there is one. There's a nice one with the branch masked. Okay, this is already masked. Anything else? Oh yeah. So these small ones kind of look like that. Oh, I think this is the one I actually used for the big tree. Is it that one? I think so. Just it's pixelated. It looks like it. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen the same one in many games because everybody takes textures from textures.com, or previously known as CG Textures. Yeah, let's take a few of these. So yeah, I wanted to try if okay, let's take this. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, I didn't save into textures folder. Okay, I got these 2 dry ones. Oh, is this a dry one or is it? Oh, it's flowers. And this is a dry one. Okay, so what happens if I take this bark and then put the bark texture on top? Okay, I take this bark. What's birch combined? What? Ah, it's an FBX. Okay, so let's take this. And I'm just gonna replace it with this one. It's too dim. I think that's gonna be bad. Let me load this up, and then what if I resize here with the nearest neighbor? Is it gonna be any good? Meh. Okay, so I need to kind of overestimate this. What's the size of it? This picture, 128. Okay. So let's try 128. Let's do a 512. By 256. Whoops, no, 256 by 512. And let's do automatic. And then I'm going to reduce to 128. Uh, 64. 64, 128. Okay, well, what if I do automatic? It's too dim. And what if I do nearest neighbor? Slightly more acceptable. Sharpening actually works with alpha. Cool. Okay, so let's try sharpening a bit. And then reduce it. Can I do percent? 25%. Blech. It's awful. Okay, what if I do a automatic? Nope. Still bad. Okay, let's do some sharpening here. And then, wait, I just need to make sure that there's no white or something below. If there is, I'm gonna kill myself. There is a little bit. Okay, so basically what I need to do is I need to grab transparency. And make a mask out of it. Let's invert the mask. Okay, so if I put this on top, that looks okay. I can blur it slightly. Not radial. Okay, I did extend it a bit so that it looks slightly better. Yeah, if I let me duplicate this just in case. Merge. And let's see how this looks like when reduced. Nice, it's still thick. Okay, now let's try to. Oh, it's still thick, but it's very. I don't want that. Okay, let's try to make it 64 by 128. It's awful. Still terrible. Okay, 256 by 512. Nearest neighbor, it's okay. Now this looks good, but once I try to reduce it further, let me brighten it up so that's more. Once I try to reduce it further, it becomes too pixelated. Maybe I just shouldn't. Preserve details. Whatever that is. Does that work? Interesting. Okay, let's try this. Ah. Still too dim, but I can always duplicate. Yeah, maybe I should do automatic. Reduction. Let me save this actually as tree dead. Okay, I might use automatic after all. But then, oh, that's not bad, actually. Yeah, let's try this. Let's try this first. Whoops. Right, I need to merge these. Okay, so let's try it with this. Bark 2. Bark dead, I guess. It's not single pixel thick, which would be nice. But anyway, let's try it. If I just replace this with bark dead. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. It's a bit too busy. And it has a lot of white stuff. We'll see in game. But the thing is that for this thing I did, if I revert to this one, this actually looks cool on its own. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna make a separate sprite out of it. The 3 dead single, or let's say big. Okay, so I can take one of these. All right, I actually have I have a atlas of sprite trees. I should add it here, unless the texture is, oh, it could have actually been even, oh no, this is unscaled. What's the actual size of it? Shakedown textures. Sprite 512 by 512. And I think so 512. And this is, I think, bigger. Yeah, 512. Yeah, let's just keep this as a separate texture. Okay, gonna make a new thing. Tree dead big. We're gonna have tree dead big. Oh, it actually even added it in this in this place, in the geometry nodes, because it's using the whole collection. Okay, maybe I can just UV map again. Nope, because there's multiple sprites overlapping. Okay. That looks okay, except that there's some artifacts in the edges, no? No, I thought so. I only thought. Why doesn't it select both? Okay, because I wasn't in X-ray modes. Let's put it here. And this one I'm gonna put here. Okay, cool. Not bad. So let's see how it looks like with the other ones. Okay, it's a tree. My laundry is still going. And this one, let's try it. Let's see how it looks like in game. And yeah, I totally forgot last time that I should remove those trees from the road. Okay, let me just put actually this this one of the trees. Just this one. Oh, big. Yeah, I need to say dead. And what is this? What is the difference? I don't think there is a difference. Okay, let me put this one so I can check it from the close by. And I'm gonna add that to my trees. And let me maybe add a little one, so I can see how it looks like when it's like a new one. A baby dead tree. Maybe it's like growing inside the guardrail. Okay. So let me try this in game, but of course I need to apply it. I need to say, yeah, first. Here we go. Here's the process. So the process is we save, I convert to mesh, and then I have to go here and apply the attributes. No. Oh, I didn't select. Did I select? No, I did. Wait a minute. Why didn't the geometry nodes get applied? What? There should be attributes. Oh, right. I didn't realize instances. Yeah, so that's also part of the part of the process. Realize instances, and then apply mesh, convert. Whoops, not duplicate. Attributes, apply UV map. And you know, and now it should work when I export to Monty Roads. And you know what's the thing? The thing is that I actually made a utility for that, but I don't think it actually works. There it is. I apply it, but attributes don't get converted. Oh, right. Yes. Well, they don't work because I also need to say realize instances. Okay, so let me save this. But I need to do this. I must do this every time. And then apply. And still doesn't work. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it manually because this used to work in a few previous versions of Blender, but now it doesn't work because they changed things a lot. Yep, so unfortunately it doesn't work. Okay, let's try. Let's see how the games look. Oh, it's full screen. Yeah, I totally forgot to even show the game at the beginning for those people who don't know. So I hope that you can see everything. Right, yeah, and the game crashed because alt tabbing from full screen doesn't work for some reason. Okay, so yeah, let's not drive actually. Let's just look at the nature. Okay, so here's our tree. It looks so ill. Maybe I need to like take the pencil and then just run the pencil through everything. And here is our other tree, which for some reason is green. I have no idea why. Is it green because the vertex color is green or something? But no, it should actually be the color, the black color of this. That's weird. Anyway, the small tree is cute. You can barely see it from car. And the dead trees in forests, they're all also barely visible. Great. Maybe I should just, in the end, make a geometry node for all of that. Okay. The forest looks nice. But it looks a bit rarer now, thanks to the new dead tree. There's a giant hole here. It's not bad. Well, this fog is awful. I need to tweak that. That's gonna be last day tweaks. Where I, of course, ruin everything. I like this this little forest, except that it's quite rarely visible from car. You can just see it when going over the bridge. And if you're driving the other way, yeah, you can actually see it here, which is nice. But from most other angles, it's too far. Or behind the bridge. So why is this tree green? Let's figure out. Okay, let's check vertex colors. Ah, there it is. Vroom vroom. Yeah. Hello, Jeroen. Where am I? What happened? Ah, I went into infinity and back. Okay, so for some reason this tree is green. I guess it's because I think I made it with another tool, either with a tool or with speed tree, and so it exported with these green shades. So yeah, let's actually remove that. I have a little utility for doing just that, for clearing color. Vertex colors. Yeah, one more thing that I wanted to try actually is please don't tell me I applied. Oh, I didn't. Okay, good. One more thing I wanted to try is to bake vertex color of the trees. Let's see how that looks like. So yeah, again, I'm gonna save this. Again, I need to go to geometry, apply this. Convert to mesh. And then apply the UV map. So many clicks. Okay, so what happens if I bake this? I need to switch to cycles and hit bake. Oh, I think it's gonna be terrible. And why? Because all the faces are overlapping. Right. Yep, that's a problem that I just realized. Because I have double faces, then all the faces are overlapping. So what I need to do is there a modifier for pushing vertices away? Let's see. Blender, move vertices along normal. Then Z button twice. Displace. Do you think that's the thing? Okay, let's try that. So because we have double faces, right? There's a duplicate of the faces back to back, and so the baker gets all fucked up because of that. So let's. I shouldn't have reverted actually. Let's try to apply again. Well, the thing is that I could actually do this in geometry nodes, you know? Does it have displace modifier? No. Move. Move node. No, remove. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that with geometry, actually. So, how do I do this? I'm gonna need set position. And I'm gonna do that here. So I'll need to set position. It says offset, right? So I can offset it like this. But what I can do is I can offset by normal. And can I get a normal? I can get a normal. Nope, that doesn't work right. Like, oh, it does work. Okay, cool. Yeah, there it is. So I've just added the normal, except that it's 1. So let's multiply that. Multiply vector. Let's have a single value. Single value. Offset. Cool. Okay, so I can manipulate how much I want an offset. Nice. Okay. So let's do a 0, 0, 1. Is that enough for the baker to not get confused? Maybe. All right. But the problem is still that baking doesn't really work. Let's just try. Let's just not worry at the moment. I've increased it to 5 centimeters just in case. So yeah. Now apply mesh, move UV, and let's bake, and let's see if anything happens. Oh yeah, I need to switch to cycles. Bake. And it's still terrible. So that didn't help. Oh, my laundry machine is over. I can hear the little tune. Okay, so this sucks. I can't really bake shadows. Can I? What if I just take direct? No. Let's see. Does it even work? Yeah, it does work. It just sucks with these objects. Maybe it's because it needs to be called light map or some shit. No, it's not that. Yeah. What if I do the thing again? I'm gonna increase to 1 meter. It doesn't matter. Let's just see if it will work or not. So apply mesh, apply UV map. It's totally weird now, but let's see if vertex color gets baked. No. Okay, maybe there's something else wrong. So not even putting a simple where is my... Oh, I see. I forgot to turn on this. Let's take one plane, put it here, and see if that bakes. No, it doesn't. So why is it pitch black all the time? Clear. Let's clear the vertex and do another bake. Nope. You can choose to display this direction. And oh no, that's an old message. Okay, so it clearly doesn't work for. Oh, right. Is it maybe that I'm just using roughness? Okay, come on, please. Don't do this to me. Okay, it's not doing this to me. So maybe the problem is that it's just totally like opaque, and that's the problem. Sorry, I mean transparent. Yeah, so what if I remove alpha? Okay, there it is. So it is because of alpha. Yeah, it is. It must be trying to bake into invisible vertices. But as we can see, it actually looks terrible because some of them are totally black. Yeah, it's too random. But I'm thinking now, you know, I could actually put the vertex color in the geometry nodes as well. If I wanted. But yeah, let's not do this for now. Let's try. Huh. You know, the thing is that I could use vertex color. I could use vertex color to randomize color a bit of all the trees. That would be nice. I wonder what happens if I rebake this now. But I need to keep it in the non-mesh mode. What happened now? Why can't I see instances? God damn it. The UE map is there. The trees are there. It's not that. Oh, right. I should connect before. Sorry about that. So let's try baking this terrain and let's see what happens. If I change the cycles, let me save. And so how much are trees going to block? They are going to block a lot, as we can see. Let's actually rebake this. And this, because the shadow is being cast. Interesting. So the tree is casting a shadow on the road. That's pretty cool, to be honest. The problem though is that the trees are too bright for the shadow now. So let me try with this one. Realize instances. Okay, convert to mesh, UV map, okay. Convert to GLTF, Monty Roads. Good. Revert. Let's try it. Okay, so the bottom of... Wait, let me just remove the fog a bit. So the bottom of the forests is way too dark now. The trees are blocking, which makes sense. And the bottoms of trees are quite bright. So now I need to have some kind of a shadowing on the bottom of trees. Something like I had in Finland. I don't know. I might have some kind of a fake bake. If I can use the polygons as like a density map, and then apply that density map to the trees, that would be cool. Don't focus on the fact that driving is fucking awful. Because the new oh my god, and it even stops all the time. Just focus on the beautiful nature. I think I'm gonna end up reverting. Oops, sorry for that. I hit the mic. I think I'm gonna end by reverting to the old driving physics. Yeah, this is too dark now. Beautiful sounds. Oh my god, it's awful. Okay, well, yeah, the problem is that the darkness below the forest now makes it look terrible. Because the trees are so well lit. Okay, let's try adding some vertex color shade to the bottom of trees. So how do we do that? I have no idea. No. Let's say okay, I need an attribute I'm gonna take a named attribute, which is a color. It's a color of the face corner color. And this attribute store named, we need to store the attribute. And this attribute is a color, right? The yellow is a color. We don't have any colors here. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. So oh right, I don't want to take the origin color. I want to store the color. So color, oh, it should be byte color actually. Byte color into face corners. And let's insert it. Yeah, actually, I need. Let's get it. Should I get it from the origin? I'm not sure exactly now. Huh. So I need to transfer this mesh somehow. So yeah, let's actually take the geometry. This geometry, and then what if I set the color to red? Okay, is that going to affect, is that going to transfer into wait a minute, why is there no, okay, it's only instances. Do instances have color? Scale, UV map, ID, position. Yeah, that won't work. No, you cannot manipulate instances. Yeah, what I can actually do is I can fake it inside the in the instances themselves. Tree stems. Okay, so if I take these, we can easily convert them to. I can easily remove a vertex color from them. So let's just paint black on the bottoms. And I have no idea if I'm actually painting. I am. Okay. It's gonna be faster like this. Okay, let me paint with a vertex. Oh, you know what? I can just grab all the vertices. Can I? Can I grab all the objects? Yes, please. And then I'm gonna take the vertices, texture paints, and I need to remember how this works. Oh, this is new. This is a new menu. I've never seen this before. Oh, this is not texture paint. I need to vertex paint. Set vertex colors. Okay, so let's see. Does this work? Nope. Nope, it didn't work. Okay, so you can't multi-edit. Or do you need to select this modes? Okay, so it doesn't allow you to actually... I see. Doesn't allow you to multi-select. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do that individually. No! Why does it need to be so complicated? You have to go to vertex paint, select this, paint set vertex colors, and I also need to make sure that I did grab the correct points. So, points, vertex paint, select vertex mode, set vertices. Okay. And this one, I have to make white now because I fucked up. Clear baked color. And edit modes. Vertex paint. Select. Set. No, I want black. Set vertex colors. Okay. And also for this one. Vertex paint, click, paint, set vertex colors. Okay. Could have done that procedurally as well, but I just want to test things out, so no need to work. Yeah, so I have this nice shade of black. Nice shade of black on the bottom of all the trees. And yeah, let's apply this now. Let me remove the stems. I have to go here. Pure. No, geometry nodes. Okay, take this one. Okay, let's save. Take this. Apply that. Apply. UV map. Convert. Okay. Go back here. This. Monty Road. Monty Road. Revert. Okay. Pretty shader. Oh. You just corrected yourself half an hour later. Okay, so there's some blackness now on the bottoms of trees. Let's see. Let's remove the frame buffer. That looks okay. That looks okay. Except the blackness on the ground is way too dim. And yeah, we have this overlaps, but that's because there's different meshes here. So yeah, there is some shading now, but it's too uniform. This is, oh wait, like half a minute later. Did I maybe see it just late? I don't know. This is what they do in Arma 3, except it's automatically done in the shader level. You meant the vertex color? The shade on the bottom or something? I don't know what you were referring to. But yeah. Blech. I don't know. Let's move on to the other stuff. Let's move on to the stuff that I need to do. Okay, which is the top to bottom gradient on trees. I see. Yeah, I also did the same in Infinland. If you look at Infinland, but I had it, but this was procedural in this was all procedural in Unity. So the placement of trees and vertices. So yeah, here you can see, wait, let me find some better picture. Yeah, you can see that there's this darkening inside forests. Here you can see it. And it's all done in Unity. So, but yeah, because I was generating the roads as well. So everything is generated. The fields where the trees stand on. And this is not vertex color. Yeah, this was a texture. So there is like a top-down texture that is projected to all the trees. And then I only shade the bottom parts of the trees with that gradient. I have had better pictures somewhere. But anyway, yeah, that's just what I was saying. I thought that vertex color would be fine, but doesn't look like. Also, an additional problem is that this forest is very, yeah, it's very not detailed here. So, but why do I have a feeling like I had a more detailed mountain somewhere? Like I remember I was working on vertices here. Did I just hide it somewhere? No, this is the original mountain. What is this? Monty Road Wall? Monty Road Wall. Oh, this is the old one. Okay. Houses ramp. No, these are all houses. Houses temp, not ramp. Yeah, but anyway, let's move on to damn it. You know, I have a feeling now that I've already done this before. Like I've actually snapped. I remember I was drawing these lines, copying them and then matching them to the other side. And now I don't see any of them. Yeah, just like I did here. So am I missing something? This actually doesn't need to exist. Wait. Okay. So, what are the other stuff that I had to do? Let's check. Yeah, geometry nodes, good. So the other things is wooden shed. Okay, so there was a wooden shed I can place among the houses. Okay, let's make one quickly. What's this? Oh, 1.5 hours of streaming. Okay, so I did see one on one of those street views. Let me shut this down. Who knows where it was? Maybe it was in this village. What is this bridge? What does it look like? Oh, this is actually a normal bridge. This is not an arch bridge as I expected. Ah, okay. That's disappointing. Let's go into this little town. Oh, some elaborate doors that I don't have. Oh, balconies. I totally forgot about balconies. I can make a balcony really quickly, actually. Balcony. Okay. So, I can make a little balcony by just using this part. And what is the name of it? Of course, I didn't. House stairs. How to call this? Up down. Up downstairs. And this is a railing. Let's combine these. Cool. Okay. So I can just take this and I can make it a house balcony. And what is a balcony but just this? And I also need to arrange these ones. This is a balcony, isn't it? Okay, well, I can just take this. Where is my texture? Okay, let's not change this. Let's take a pure texture view and then I'm gonna isolate the balcony. Yes, so let's take this, let's compress it like this, and I can just copy to the bottom, flip it around, and then just fill the gaps. And mayhaps I can use I could do this. And it's good enough. No, it's not good enough. No, whoa, what am I doing? Why are views not shared? I hate this. And why is... Oh, what? Okay. I don't understand Blender rendering. What the hell? So it's blurry here in the non-isolated view, this certain texture, but when I isolate it, suddenly it becomes sharp. How is that possible? Huh? Tell me about it. So this is a pure texture view using texture using a theme background, and it's flat. As you can see, the vertices, the pixels are not sharp. When you isolate, well, they're still not sharp, but they should be. Okay, so what is going on? I don't know. It's weird. Okay, so let's grab this texture, and that one was called stone something. House stone, wall stone. No, it was called house stone. Oh, it is using wall stone. Oh, okay. Okay, let's grab these two. And where are they? There they are. Okay, yeah, they're much thinner than they should be. I see only now. And which one is this? It's over there. Let's put it in line. Oh, what is that? Ah, I see. Let's split these. Aha, there they are. It's hard to see, but this one, right? It's kind of like that. But it should be flipped. I think both of them. Yep. So scale upside down, -1. And this one should be a bit higher. Cool. Okay, so there's almost my balcony. But let's add this other piece, which I'm going to do by just copying over this this part. I need to turn on the lights in my room, and I should also close the shutters. Okay, better. Okay, one there, and the other one over here. And now I'm gonna just put it so that it's on the little thingy. Maybe I can do it a bit over. And move it slightly inwards. Ha. So there is a little tridinality, how do you say? Cool. Okay. And this is going to go into the wall. That part. And for the other side, let's actually just copy this. Because it's easier. Flip around. And I'm going to have to modify this slightly. So let's make it more to the edge, and this part also up to here. Cool. And we can put it slightly inside. Cool. Nice. Okay, I think it should also be slightly below so that it doesn't float in the air. It looks good. It looks good, except it should, of course, be double-sided. I'm just gonna offset it a bit for baking. Okay, and flip. Cool. We have a little balcony. Maybe I can make it a little wider. Just by scaling slightly. Is this rotated? No, it's okay. Okay, so let's make it into a, let's move the origin, something like that, and somewhere in the middle. Whoops, not there, not there, over there. Cool. Okay, we have the balcony. Nice. And now we can put it in places. This should be 1 meter high, you know. So is it? 1. It was. Okay, it already was. Maybe then the windows are too big or something. Okay, well, not bad. Here we go. A little balcony below a window, which doesn't make any sense. But yeah, it will make sense when we add doors, some doors. Okay, so that's balcony done. Let's go forwards. Balcony done. Cross post. Okay, let's go with the shed. So the shed is gonna be like, did I already make a cube? I did. So the shed I have somewhere in these, oh, nice benches. Oh, let's make these benches actually. That's gonna be fun. Wooden benches. A lot of flower pots. They really love flowers in a pizzeria. Is that a pizza place? Nice balconies. Okay. We definitely need flower pots. Flower pots. So let's find a shed. I remember that there was a shed somewhere in one of these. Oh, yeah, for example, this one. Yeah, for example, this one. It's like a wooden shed, and I have a perfect texture for it. It's somewhere in the fences. So a pizzeria, that's a grocery store. Okay. Épicerie, I guess. But it kind of sounds like in Serbian we say pizzeria for a, yeah, well, in Italian as well for a pizza place. So I thought it was could have been a pizza place. Okay, so the shed, I have like a perfect texture in fences, which is, where is fences? There it is. Let's cube project it. Cube projection. Okay, cool. There it is. Look at that. Look at this wooden thing. It's just perfect. It looks exactly the same as this. So yeah, here it is. It's basically done. With a little roof on top. So yeah. A little roof. Which is like one-sided, I guess. Maybe. Actually, let me do it like... Let me do it like this. This is kind of collapsed. The collapsed side of a shed. And then we have an extrusion. And let's put some roof texture on it. Roof. Let's project it from top. Okay, cool. And we have roof. And what kind of roof? I don't know. There is another tiny shed with a tiny door. Has a very steep roof actually. But yeah, it is kind of, yeah, let's just do like this thing. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Let's make this side have a little slightly better texture. Fences. Okay, well, let's take this. Cube project. And I'm just gonna collapse this down. And then move it down so that I have this like shiny part on it. Or this, maybe this is better. So that there is like a little bit of definition there. Cool, nice. Fancy. And what about this part? Let's collapse that down as well and then put it in the little shaded area in here so that it's darker than the rest. Okay, not bad, not bad. Nice little shed. Nice little shed. It doesn't have a door, but who cares about doors? Let me add a little door. Let's so that's not a fence. And that's not a roof, it's a door. And the problem with that is that it's a separate material. And let's look for the door. I'm lazy to switch material. Oh, there it is. There, no. Wait, there is. Oh, yeah, here. Oh, perfect. Perfect shed door. Look at that. Nice. Doesn't match a color, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. You can put it on the side a bit. No, actually, it looked better in the middle, to be honest. But it should be smaller. Okay. Cool. Let's. Oh, yeah, I can remove the bottom. And I can resize it a bit, maybe. No, this is huge. This is huge even for a shed. Yeah, the thing is that I can just put it inside some house to make it smaller. Like if you just do that, then it's obscured by the house, so it looks smaller. Okay, we have a shed. What else? Shed, complete, procedural shed, procedural curved buildings. Let's leave that for later. Let's leave that for the ending of the stream. Cross post. For cross posts, just a moment, I'm just checking my. I've seen I have some. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, the cross post is actually that cross I found in front of a church. That's a cross post. Yeah, it's this one. So it's just nice. And there's a cross. And look, there is a restaurant. I can make some restaurant chairs. I just felt that it's nice and very easy to make. That's why I want to make it, not because like I'm religious or something. So yeah, it's basically just a few steps of a cube, right? You take a cube, let's make it a bit smaller, and then what do? You take this, you go one step inset. Well, that didn't work. Let me work in this mode because it's nicer to see the shapes. Whoops. Okay. Oh, what did I do? Okay. So you have this. Let's put it on the bottom so that the 0 is here. Okay. I take an inset and then I extrude up slightly like this. Chamfer. I'm gonna take it up, slight slope, and then we have like another extrusion, and then a bottleneck, another one, like this, and then a cube and an inset that goes into a little slope. No, wait, let's just do this, and then there's a peak, and the peak ends with a cross. Cool. Okay, so that's basically it. Except that we need to texture it now. Yay. Let's scale it down. Cube projection. Let's work in the pure text mode now. Need to get out pure text. Let's use again house stone. And we have projected it. And let's use some part of house stone. No, stone wall. That is not awful. Maybe like this. But I do want to, yeah, I do want to split these. Okay, along the seam. Yeah, now I'm basically just looking for nice stones that have a split. And again, again the same problem. What the hell is going on, Blender? I need to isolate to actually see it in like point filtering. So this piece can be a bit darker, and this piece should be bright. Let's combine this. Extend selection. Do we have some nice place where 3 stones are visible? Okay, something like this. Something like that. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good, except it's mirrored on sides. It's too harsh. It's too harsh. Oh, shit. Okay, interesting. Ah, it's because of this. We don't need that. L, which select seams. Okay. So yeah, let me put at a different place to prevent a little bit of mirroring. And which one is this? It's this one. Okay. And the other ones are on the other side. So which one are the opposites? This? No. This is an opposite. Okay, so these two are opposites, which means you can see them in the same view at the same time. So I can actually use it with the same UV spot. And I'm gonna mirror this. Make sure the bottom is dark, so it's kind of like ambient occlusion-y thing. And this side is going to be let's mirror vertical. Do we have some other big stone? There it is. Oh my god, it's perfect. Look at that. Then now I have to mirror again. Okay, cool. So, doesn't repeat. Doesn't repeat. This piece is awful as well. For some reason it's stretched vertically. I need to have a fairly bright part. Maybe I can just use like this thing. Maybe. Nope. Too unnoisy now. What about this part, this big block? Okay, that's good except for this yellowing. Okay, there, something like this. Not bad. I always say not bad because it's truly doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be not bad. This moss kind of looks cool. The problem is that you can really see this mirrored part. So let's actually isolate just like I did in the past. So this is interesting. It is actually connected. Let me split this. Split. So this part and this part are the same. Okay. You know, if I did hotspotting, I would have not had to do this, but I don't have time to switch methods right now, so this will do. Okay. Let's flip this around so that the darker part is lower. Okay, doesn't look that bad. No, it actually does. And the real one is so smooth. And mine looks so sharp. Okay, the moss looks pretty cool. So I might actually keep this. Let's quickly just unwrap this part. As a sequence of bricks. Okay, and then this could be the sequence of bricks that is below. Nice. Okay, cool. Except that this should be flipped. Nice, not bad. But it did look... now it looks more designed. And will the texture be high res at any time, or is the pixel look the design you want? Looks great either way, just wondering. Yeah, the pixel look is what I want. Yeah, the bricks looks too clean. The brick look too clean now. Just move it to some dirtier bricks. Looking for some nicer bricks. Okay, what about here? Maybe. Okay, let's make this part mossy. Unwrap. There it is. But I'm gonna not make it on the edge. And let's quarterify it by hand. We have this bright big pieces on top. Hey, this is cool. It actually perfectly matches the bottom here. Nice. Okay, I think it's done. I can maybe rescale just a bit. It's actually this that is fatter. There's a free add-on for the straighten called Yuki Squares if you find the time to check. UQ squares. I don't know about that one, but there is a way there. I also have these text tools. I just could have quantified by there's text tools which I do use, and if you have an island like this and you say rectify, not quantify, but rectify, it should rectify, except there is some bug because I'm using a newer version of Blender, which it doesn't support. So yeah. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I might try UV squares. Okay. Anyway, let's see. Where is my UV? Is it real? Does it exist? It does. Okay, let's get out. And we can put it in front of the church. Like this. So that our rally cars hits it. When trying to go around. And should I add a cross? I guess I should. Maybe I can just reuse this. Blender is Blender. Hey, it's not that bad. It's just that, you know, it's the fault of add-on developers. No, I'm joking. I mean, yeah. A little cross. And I might just, instead of rescaling everything, I'm going to just project from view. And then, oh nice, such a speedy cross. I'm gonna take these and, no, you know what? Let's try, what if I smart UV? Right, it's going to give me this. But for only for these, I'm gonna project so that I don't have Z fighting problems later. Yeah, it could be made out of bright brick. Why not? The bright brick cross. It looks good. It could be like a tiny Jesus. It almost looks like it has hands. Okay. Anyway. Enough of Jesus. So, cool. Blender is Blender. Yeah, I love Blender, but sometimes makes me sick, but still best modeling program forever. Yeah. It definitely is the best. I don't want to ever change. I used to use 3ds Max. And it's so bad. There's so much completely useless junk in it. It takes forever to start. And every new version is completely incompatible with previous versions. Yeah, it's just fucking awful. And then, you know, and scripting is awful as well. It uses this Max script, which has the worst syntax ever. You know, the choice of Python for Blender is perfect. Anyway, let's go on to the next. We finished the cross post. Perfect. Okay, chairs. So what kind of chairs do I do? What's the French chairs? Oh yeah, I wanted to do oh, what about these? Ha, the car blockers. I could use these, yeah. No, I see there are some trash bins. Ah, the little table, the little menu. Restaurant menu. Why not? Okay, let's be quick. I want to add, yeah, what kind of tables? Tables. What kind of are these? Collapsible? They seem to be collapsible. Yeah, but I also have these benches here somewhere. Where are those benches? Where are those benches? Here. So let's add a couple of these benches. And since these benches are completely symmetrical, we can only work on 1/4 of the bench. And then the rest, we take a modifier, we say mirror. We mirror it in both X and Y. So now we have this. Put this to 0 and we put this to 0. There we go. So the table plane is here. And then we have a few legs, which are like this. They rotate on one side, like this. Right, something like that. No, it's more like 45 degree-ish. And they go from the end. Okay, they're a little bit taller, or thicker, whatever you want. They go to the end and then hold the benches. The benches are of the same wood. Maybe I can, whoops, I only took it. Maybe I can even just take this and, where was my wood? Wood pole. Ah, perfect. Is this a perfect texture? Wood pole, wood, pole wood. Not bad, not bad. Okay, let's project. No, let me box this. Let me box cube. Okay. And that's one part. Now I can take this, I can copy it down to create a bench. I can also contract this a bit. That's about it. It is quite flat. And then we have 2 more poles. And I have to change the texture of this. Change the UV, I mean. Whoops. Like this, but smaller. Okay, and horizontally. Oh, it looks good. Just maybe a bit smaller. Okay. That's about it. And then we also have these horizontal ones that go on, they hold the bench, and also the bench holders are offset from this thing, from these diagonal ones, like this. Okay, cool. So we almost got it, but oh, we didn't get this. This needs to be like that, and this needs, yeah, this needs to be thicker for sure. Always looks better when it's thicker, and well, that's what she said. It looks better in game, I meant. Slightly chamfered. Looks slightly better, except that it fucks my UV, but who cares? And then there is also a one like piece that connects these two like that. Oh yeah, I can't snap. Oh! It misses a piece on the right. Okay, so I also have this over here, which hopefully nobody's gonna notice that it's completely bad. And then I extrude this, I collapse in this way. Where the hell did it go? Okay, put it at the origin. And that's kind of it, except that the UV is awful. Let me copy this to the other side. Okay, cool. So I take this. I'm gonna, okay, cube project, but make it super small. Like this, okay. Good, nice. And I can increase the thickness a bit. Thicker looks better, as I said. And that's kind of it. It's a bit too wide, no? Maybe I can just correct the width by just doing this. Cool, nice benches. So we completed that as well. You can also make it a little bit spread out. It is taller. So I fucked up there. And yeah, these bolts are actually a bit thicker as well. It looks like there is a missing support under the table. You mean like the middle ones? What is there? What kind of support? No, these are like two tables. What do you mean? Is there one I don't know. Yeah, I mean the whole thing should actually be narrower. That's the thing. There is like an A in the longitudinal direction of the table. An A. Oh, is it this? I see, but I don't see it on the other one. How do you even call this? Wooden bench. Outdoor. Combined. I don't know. I don't know how these are called. But anyway. I don't know if I should add the middle. But yeah, so it is true that it's kind of easy to, yeah, there's definitely a missing support somewhere that should cross brace it so that it's more rigid. It does make sense from a carpentry perspective. From a physics perspective, I mean. Well, can I do this? Nope. Let's try to do this. Oh, nice. Okay. So maybe I don't need I don't need the cross brace now. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I can just... Oh, whoop. There's a missing polygon here. Oh, shit. Maybe what I wanted to say is... Feet should be flat to the ground. Yeah. But it's going to be underground, so... yeah, I can just... and it should be taller, I think. I can just cut them like this. Okay. But yeah, I don't know about the horizontal brace. I could add one of these. I can just take the bench, actually. And put it in here. Maybe that's gonna make the table stiffer. Like this. Sure. Makes the table slightly stiffer. Okay. It needs to be attached to the table. Oh! Do you mean it's like this? Oh, that looks good. But does it really even, does it just stand like this, or does it cross it somehow? Ah, okay, now I got what you meant. Okay, I think this is good enough, to be honest. So, nice, we have a table. Wooden table. What is this cube? Oh no, I have, okay, let's add a new collection, which I'm going to say props. And I'm gonna take this wooden table, put it inside the props, and let's put this cross post. Oh, that's it. Church cross post. Yeah. Cool. Okay. I need to move the origin here. And that's kind of it. Let's see what it looks like when I bake lights. Okay, clear. Bake lights. Bake. It's totally black. Is there some problem? Oh. Maybe because of my mirror. No, that's not the problem. Okay, what is a problem? What is a problem? Must be the shader. Bake wrapper, right. I have this old bake wrapper. Attribute pull wood. No, that shouldn't be a problem. The problem is the material, probably. Yes, it's because it doesn't have any specular. Let's hope that's the problem. Yeah, nice. Oh, it actually has pretty cool shading. It's like nice ambient occlusion. Cool. Okay. And what about the cross post? It doesn't have a color attribute. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. Cool. We have the bench. We have the crossbows. What else? Chairs. Wooden benches. Wooden benches are done. Restaurant menu. Let's move that up here. I'm gonna postpone rally signs. Let's put this stuff that I already finished. Chairs and tables. Okay. Thanks for help. By the way, now I can sleep quietly knowing that this table has good how do you call it, statics. It has been built well. And you know, this is this is really a good shape because you can put your legs below and it doesn't hit too much except for This person who is sitting on the edge has less space, but yeah. It's compromises. Everything is a compromise. What about some classic French chair outdoor? Is this a classic French chair? Seems like everybody is. This is the most classic outdoor chair, isn't it? Desire bistro chair. Or is this just the most popular search term? French bistro chairs. Oh, look at them. They really are popular. So I do already have. Oh, I actually made these in Podvarak. The monoblock chairs. That's what the name. That's how they're called. I could just use them. Oh, and this classic, the classic table. Let's make the table with a nice tablecloth. And then we have these. Let's model in this mode. We have some cylinders, which we can just make four-sided cylinder. If it's four-sided, is it the cylinder? It's a philosophical question. It's quite tiny. And then it curves slightly. And then it curves by how much? 45 degrees. I think that's good. Okay. And then what we can do as well, we can do this mirror. Double mirror. But they're going diagonal. So I have to rotate it by 45 degrees and put it here. Nice. Okay. And of course we're gonna shade smooth, even though they're like four-sided cylinders. Okay. Looks good. And yeah, we also have these like this little cube. In my case, it's a cube, but it shouldn't be. Holding the four posts together. What the hell? 0. Yeah, this is 0. Okay. So it's this position with this thickness and flip. Okay, cool. Okay. So that's the table, except we have this nice cloth on top of it. And I'm gonna do that by removing this. I'm gonna make the beautiful cloth without physics. And then why is it flipped around? That's strange. And it doesn't have a bottom. But it does have a couple of folds over here. Where is my which is the real leg? This is the real leg, right? Okay, so we're gonna cut here. Whoops, I'm not gonna cut that yet. I'm gonna cut that, and I'm gonna cut this. So we have mirrors. And let's do this. And then we have this. And then we have something like this. And then it goes kind of like this. And then this goes kind of like towards the inside. And then this kind of goes towards this way. Maybe not. Maybe we can make another cut that goes even more like this. And that's kind of it. Perfect. Now, what a beautiful table. Let's actually make this a little pokey like this so that it's balanced. And we are going to need to unwrap this. But first, we're going to apply. We're going to apply this mirror. And I'm gonna need a tablecloth texture. But for now, maybe I can use door. Because we have some patterns in the door. Yeah, this doesn't even look bad. So yeah. What kind of patterns do I have? I can, yeah, let me take this thing, and then what if I just unwrap? It's totally broken. But hey, not, yeah, I don't have any curtains, surprisingly. I can just use maybe this. Such a dirty cloth. That actually looks great, but it's so dirty. Okay, and for these poles, let's take this thing, this line, and make it a seam. And then I'm gonna make this into a seam. Oh shit, I should not have applied this actually. Oh, the table is all fucked up below because we also didn't apply this. The UV on the pole actually looks like it's chrome. Yeah, it kind of looks like it's reflecting. It's the way that people used to make textures before. Like they would just bake the reflection in the object itself, in the texture. Hey, we can put like a glass, this glass reflection, so it's like reflecting the sky. Let's see, how does that look like? Oh wow, this actually looks great. It does look like it's reflecting the sky. But the sky is not blue though. Yeah, that's a problem. It's reflecting the forest and the sky. It's perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo the mirroring because I should not have applied. I don't know if I should keep this reflection. It's kind of silly. But yeah, I could also use just this like. Yeah, it's not a chrome pole. And this super gigantic object is just a little metallic brace. Okay. So this piece is fucked. There's 4 of them. This thing, I'm gonna separate it. And then I'm gonna redo the mirror. As I did before. Huh, there's almost like some kind of an ambient occlusion inside there. You know, I could kind of fake it if I have some darkened part inside. Oh, I could use this roof piece like this. Kind of works. Nice. Ambient occlusion for free. Okay, so oh, I didn't do this one. This one should be joined. Cool. And the table, let's do a... Oh yeah, let's actually copy this and do a flip. And with this flip, I'm gonna move these pieces a bit lower so that it's, you know, that's sort of the and inside. So that's the bottom of the table. And there we go. Could be like this. Nice. It looks nice. I can also, oh yeah, and that looks super nice, to be honest. But the legs should be even more angled. Maybe like this. Looks good. And actually, they should be smaller in general. But thicker looks better in game. Okay, I think I'm ready to apply this. And I'm gonna merge it with the table. Town table. Table. Bistro. Let's call it cafe. Table wouldn't. Or bench table. Bench table. Maybe. Okay. And now we need some chairs. So let's do these chairs. Let's make these chairs. But first, I have to interrupt this stream. I have to put my laundry to dry. So I'm gonna make a little break and I'll be back in 10 minutes. Or 15 minutes. I don't know how much it takes. So stay around. Thanks for being so far on the stream. Stay around and I'm gonna continue after the short break. This is how much we've done today. Okay. See you soon.